Today I want to talk to you about the gear that I wear off-road to keep myself safe. What's up everyone, Matt here, and you're watching TS Moto Adventures. Obviously, as you're riding off-road, there's all kinds of different hazards you can encounter. Having the right gear can make or break your riding season though. This is the gear that I personally wear every time that I go out adventure riding. Starting from the top down, we've got my helmet. I currently wear an HJC DS X1. This is a dual sport helmet that's super duper light and pretty affordable. It comes in at about $180. One really nice feature about this helmet is you can fit goggles under the visor. This is a really important thing because it means that I can rock goggles when I want to and still have a visor on my helmet for when I don't want goggles. Speaking of goggles, I have the 100% Strata 2. These things have been phenomenal so far. They cost me about $30. The one thing I really like about wearing goggles off-road is it allows more airflow when it's hotter out and when you're going through those weird variable temperature conditions. Sometimes it's humid, sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's warm. They don't fog up too much on you where a visor normally does. Now on my helmet, I typically have two accessories as well. I've got my Cardo Pack Talk Bold so I can listen to music and communicate with other riders that I'm with. And I've also got my DJI Action 2 camera. This is what's capturing all of my front-facing video when I'm riding. Moving down from the helmet, we've got my jacket. For the last year or so, I've been wearing an Alpinestars Andes V2 Drystar jacket. This is an adventure jacket. The big advantage to that means I get all kinds of pockets, inside and outside. It means I can easily store stuff when I'm riding off-road. Comes in handy particularly when I need spare batteries for my cameras. The jacket comes standard with armor in the elbows and shoulders. It doesn't come with a back protector though. That's something that I added on separately and something I highly recommend that you get. When I bought this jacket, it ran me about $260. The current version is the V3, and those go for about $300. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like you can get it in the same colorway that I have, but I did really like this combination of black and neon yellow. Typically with my jacket, I also always have my Garmin InReach. This is a satellite communicator that allows me to send messages to friends and family when I'm in the middle of nowhere, and in the event of an emergency, I can press the SOS button on here and help will be on the way. One of the things that I carry with me on longer rides is a hydration pack. The really nice thing about this is it allows me to carry 3 liters of water right on my back that's convenient and easy to access. The one that I have cost me about $30 or $40 on Amazon, and the link for that one's in the description below. I've been digging on it big time, but there's tons of different options out there for you. For my hands, most of the time off-road, I rock the Revit Caliber gloves. The really nice thing about these is a great combination of textile, rubber, and leather. These things offer ample protection and airflow. They're also really comfortable and easy to get on. One thing that I absolutely love about Revit is they've got these loops on them so you can actually pull the glove onto your hand easier, and it's super duper nice. Moving down the line, we've got my adventure pants. These again are Alpinestars Andes V2 Drystar pants. The really nice thing about these is they zip together with my jacket, which provides an extra layer of protection in case I get into a slide, and also helps to continue the waterproofing of the combo. The pants come standard with knee armor, but in my case, because I'm a shorter rider, I'm about 5'9", the armor didn't actually line up with my knees. So I ended up buying this next thing. So under these Alpinestars pants, I wear the Force Field Pro XV2 armored pants. They're a mesh pants with armor throughout, so they've got armor in the knees, they've got armor in the hips, and they've got armor in the tail. One thing I will say, the tailbone protector is actually something I ended up removing because it's not very comfortable when riding, especially for long durations on a dual sport that's, well, not very comfortable to begin with for long durations. So I did end up getting rid of that. But I keep the hip protection and the knee protection. The really nice thing about this is I can wear it under any riding pants. So whether I'm rocking my adventure pants here, whether I've got the Kevlar line jeans that I wear for street riding, or if I have MX pants on that don't necessarily have a ton of protection, but are super duper nice when it's really hot out. I highly recommend, if you have trouble having armor line up with your pants properly, getting an armored base layer. There's lots of different options out there, and this force field one is definitely top of the list of recommendations from me. Moving down to the last thing here is my boots. Boots are something I always highly recommend that every rider gets, especially if you're doing off-road riding. But here's the thing, having really comfortable boots off-road is a bad move. You want boots that are going to be very sturdy. boots that are gonna support you in any kind of drop. Boots that where if you pin your leg between your bike and a rock, your ankle's not broken. For that, I wear the CD Adventure 2 Gore-Tex boots. These things are phenomenal. They're a little bit on the pricey side, around $450, but they're worth every single penny. They're Gore-Tex lined boots, which means that they're waterproof all the way to the top of the boot. This is great. That means that your feet are never gonna get wet if you wear them properly. The other thing about them is they provide ample protection for your shins, for your heels, and for your ankles. They're very stiff and sturdy and have a steel shank going through the base of them, which also makes them ideal for standing on your bike with. Overall, the CD Adventure 2s are a great purchase and I've been in love with them. I highly recommend you check these things out if you got the money. Now, the other thing you may be wondering is, well, Matt, you ride in hot temperatures too, right? That jacket must get really warm. You're not wrong. It does get really warm when it's 80, 90, 100 degrees outside. That's why I wear this instead. This is a custom-made jersey that I have, but I don't wear this all the time. I also wear other jerseys. The nice thing about this is it's lightweight and allows for ample airflow, especially when it's hot out. The really nice thing about the white is it actually reflects heat a little bit more versus black, which absorbs heat. Doesn't matter. Whatever jersey you have, it's really nice in high temperature conditions. Now, I've noticed a lot of people don't actually wear armor under their jerseys. That's something that I like having protection. So what I wear under this is a Climb tactical shirt. This is an armored base layer, again, just like what I wear under my pants, and it provides protection for my chest, protection for my elbows, protection for my shoulders, and protection for my back. It's very lightweight, it's very breathable, and it's also super easy to wear under anything. When it comes to pants, most of the time I still rock my adventure pants when it's hot out, but if it's really hot out, I'll usually swap out for a pair of MX pants that are a bit lighter. As for boots, it still stays the same. I don't care if my feet get hot. I like being able to walk away from a bike drop-off road. So if you're interested in any of the gear that I've talked about today, links for everything are in the description below. Some of them are affiliate links, some of them aren't. They're all very clearly labeled. Also, feel free to ask any questions you may have about the gear that I wear. If you like this video and you want to see more, be sure to check out these two right over here. They're totally worth a watch. And as always, remember, ride safe.